I think last semester when we read text together, I didn't have as many thoughts because I was taking our readings and I was applying them to myself as a student, the kind of student I was. And so I was looking at them through that lens. But now that I have been in practicum and I know kids that I get to hang out with, I can think about them when I'm reading things like this. And so that is really exciting. I feel like I have a lot more thoughts, so I'm going to try and speak really quickly. But I really enjoyed chapter 1. Main takeaway from chapter 1 was I really liked the section about teaching students how to drive the work of reading, writing, and thinking. I like those 3 steps that the author lists out. They reminded me of reading responses, Marilyn Pryle's reading responses, which I got to do a micro teach on last semester, so it's stuck with me. But I really liked using those to drive students' reading and writing, the start small, seek connections, and take action. And then for chapter 5, I have a lot more thoughts about chapter 5, which is the chapter about assessment and grading. Again, I was thinking about specific students and specific classes that I get to be a part of now. I really love the idea of goal setting, teaching students to set clear, specific goals, helping them make clear steps to get to those goals. I think that's wonderful. That is something that I am excited to do in our classroom. But I will say I was a little more skeptical just about the execution of it all. I think that in some classes it could work wonderfully. This is like self-grading, having students grade every little thing they do instead of like the traditional grading. And I agree that there is a lot wrong with the traditional grading system. I am an academic validation junkie, and I have been. And that's not, I wish that I wasn't like that, but I'm kind of a product of my whole school experience. And so there's a lot that I want to change, but it's just like, how realistic is that? Like, I think there are certain kids in our classes now that if we gave them the opportunity to grade every assignment that they do, I'm not sure if they would be motivated. I'm not sure if they would learn, because that's not how their brains are wired, or it would just take a lot of scaffolding to get them to that point. And I'm running out of time, so I'm going to stop talking, but I'm excited to talk more in class.